welcome back to another episode of Your Guess, Your Mess. I'm your girl Tracy, and I'm so glad that you're here. Today's episode started with something that caught me completely off guard. The other day, I was sitting there thinking about my life, everything I've been working towards, everything I've been trying to build, and out of nowhere, I heard myself just saying, I miss having fun. And I had to pause. Because at first I thought, what are you talking about? You have fun all the time. I'll go out every now and then. I travel when I can. I watch my shows. I laugh. I enjoy a good meal. So why did that sentence feel so true? Then it hit me. I don't miss going places. I miss the feeling. I miss doing something simple because it sounded fun. No agenda, no productivity, no outcome, just joy. I feel like being in adulthood convinces us that every minute of our lives needs to be useful. If you're not working, you should be learning. If you're not learning, you should be networking. If you're not networking, you should be building something. If you're resting, you should probably catch up on something. Even our downtime comes as a checklist. And I start to wonder, who decided all that? Because I don't remember signing that agreement at all. I remember when fun didn't need permission. You call your friend and ask, what are you doing? Nothing. Me either. And somehow that turns into one of the best days you've ever had. There wasn't an itinerary. Nobody was checking reviews. Nobody was asking what the dress code was. Nobody was worried about posting it online. You just went. You laughed. You came home with stories. Nothing planned. Now, planning something as simple as dinner feel like coordinating a corporate freaking meeting. What time? Where are we parking? Do they have valet? How much is it? Should we make a reservation? Who is driving? By the time everybody finally agrees, I'm all ready to go home. And yes, I know I literally just did an episode called Outside is Ghetto, so I'm aware of the irony. But maybe that's the point. Don't necessarily miss being outside. I miss being playful. Those aren't the same thing. I think we've confused fun with entertainment. Fun isn't always loud. It doesn't have to be a party. It doesn't have to involve a crowd. Sometimes fun is making or taking a random class you've never thought about before. Try poetry. Try pottery. Go roller skating even though you know you're probably going to fall, because I know I'm going to fall. Singing in your kitchen while you're cooking dinner. Taking a drive with no destination. Walking through a bookstore. I haven't done that in a while. Trying a new recipe that might completely flop. Painting something that looks absolutely ridiculous. Just laughing at yourself instead of criticizing yourself. That's fun too. And maybe we've forgotten that because everything has become so serious. Another thing I've noticed is how quickly people turn your hobby into business. You tell somebody you've been baking. Oh, you should start selling cakes. You say, oh, you like making candles. You should open eBay shop. Or you start painting. Oh, you should start selling your artwork, girl. Start selling your artwork. And while there's nothing wrong with building a business, can I ask a question? Why can't I just enjoy baking? Why can't I make one good cake without somebody trying to turn it into me being a CEO? Maybe I don't want customers. Maybe I just wanted dessert. Not everything has to become income. Not every talent has to become a side hustle. Sometimes the reward simply is enjoying yourself. I think somewhere along the way we forgot that that joy has value, even when it doesn't make money. Right? Am I wrong? And maybe that's why so many of us are exhausted. Because we just don't want to work anymore. We want to work at home. We want to work for ourselves. We want to have our own goals. We want to work on our healing, or work on social media, work on hobbies. Everything became another project, another responsibility, another thing to optimize. No wonder we're tired. We've turned life into one giant performance review. Even rest has become productive. Have you noticed that? You finally get a day off and suddenly it's laundry, grocery shopping, cleaning the house, answering emails, prepping food, paying bills. You don't really have time for yourself. Then Sunday night comes and you're wondering, why are you feeling so exhausted? Because you never actually rested. You were just working in different clothes. And here's something else that I think about. When was the last time you did something you weren't good at? And why does adults hate being beginners? Well, try something once, and if we're not immediately amazed, we quit. Children don't do that. Kids fall off bikes 100 times. They laugh, they get back up, and they try again. Adults fall off once, and suddenly we're saying, well, that's not for me. I ain't gonna do it again. I don't like that. I ain't gonna try it again. Ugh, that didn't let me feel too good that first time, so I ain't gonna try it again. Maybe becoming isn't about always getting better. Maybe sometimes it's about giving yourself permission to be bad at something long enough to enjoy learning it. Maybe the goal isn't excellence. Maybe the goal is simply having a good time. And I also think our phone has quietly changed how we experience joy. Sometimes we're so busy documenting the moment that we are not actually living it. Hold on, let me take a picture. Wait, let's do that again. That lighting is good. That's like my favorite thing. Oh, you're not in the best light. One more video, one more angle, one more pose, and before you know it, the moment is over. But don't get me wrong. I'll take pictures. Do I love taking pictures? No, but I do take pictures. And I've still have to my moment where, okay, I want to make a video, I want to post something. And I love the memories, but not every beautiful moment has to be shared. Some memories are allowed to belong only to you. I think that's something I'm learning in this season of becoming. This season has taught me more about growth. It's taught me about letting go. It's taught me about friendships, boundaries, patience, and waiting. But maybe becoming isn't only about healing. Maybe becoming is also about remembering how enjoying the life you're building. Because what good in becoming the person you've always wanted to be if you've never stopped long enough to enjoy being that person? We spend so much time chasing the next milestone. Oh, I relax when I get a job. I'll be happy when I make more money. I'll enjoy life and I move. I'll have fun after this season. But life have a funny way of giving us another moment or mountain to climb. If we keep postponing joy until everything is perfect, we may spend our whole life waiting. So maybe joy doesn't belong at the finish line. Maybe it belongs along the journey. Maybe you don't have to earn it. Maybe you're allowed to smile before everything works out. Maybe you're allowed to laugh while you're still figuring it out. Maybe you're allowed to enjoy today, even if tomorrow is still uncertain. I know that's something I want to get better with. I want more stories. No drama. I've had enough character development. I'm talking about the kind of stories that makes you laugh before you even finish telling them. The kind that start with, remember when we? Those are the moments I want more of. Because years from now, I probably will remember every email I answered. I will remember every productive Tuesday, but I remember how life felt. So here's my challenge to you this week. Do one thing that serves absolutely no purpose than making you happy. Not making money from it. Don't post it until you want to. Don't turn it into a business. Don't ask if it's productive. Just ask yourself one simple question. What sounds fun? Then go do that. Because I think we spend enough time surviving. Maybe it's time to start enjoying the life we're working so hard to build. Thank you for spending a little time with me today. If this episode reminded you to make space for joy, share it with someone who's been taking life a little too seriously lately. Don't forget to follow Your Guess Your Mess on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And just remember, you don't have to earn joy. You don't have to justify happiness. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is simply enjoy being alive. Until next time, take care of yourself and go have some fun.